Wonder what Fantastic Four would have been like under Jon Watts. Okay, for context, way back in 2020, when the Fantastic Four was first announced and had a laser tag logo, they also announced that the director for that movie would be Jon Watts, the man who helmed the MCU Spider-Man trilogy. And that trilogy was pretty successful both critically and financially. I mean, making a Spider-Man movie is already daunting, but to make 3 pretty good films over and over is a skill, so it was clear that he was the man to take on the job for Fantastic Four. But after being stuck in the Spider Society for a while, he wanted to break free from superhero filmmaking and chose to drop out of the project. And then after that, we got Matt Shakman, the director of WandaVision, who I think was a great pick. However, in terms of what his Fantastic Four would look like, well, I'm pretty sure it would look a lot like the MCU Spider-Man movies. And a lot of these Reddit comments are echoing the same thing. For example, the movie would be set in the modern MCU. It would have a handful of passable humor, a cameo may be made from other MCU Funko Pops, the costumes would be robust and have a lot of technology involved, it would not be a big-scale galactic story, it would be more concise and grounded, they would skip the origin story, and the villain would probably be some goofball like Mole Man. And in terms of casting, I am confident we would have gotten John Krasinski or Adam Driver as Mr. Fantastic, and hell, maybe even Margot Robbie as Sue Storm. I remember back when that was a rumor. In other words, they would be making a basic Marvel movie. No real reinvention in my opinion, which to a certain extent is okay, but whatever movie we would have gotten with Watts, I don't think it would have been as interesting as the one we are getting right now. Like a Fantastic Four that takes place in a futuristic 60s timeline where the team are wearing pajamas for suits and not belts and buckles, and on top of that, it's a very unique tone and less formulaic, and the main villain from the jump is the iconic purple pinchfork Galactus. So yeah, Jon Watts, he's good at the superhero stuff. It would have been nice to see his Fantastic Four, but I'm more than satisfied with the one that we got now.